Now we have our friend Carla Sakaris from the Oshkosh Public Museum here to tell us all about the many fun activities and things that they have going on over there. So welcome, Carla, once again, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, you've been so busy the past couple of months over at the museum. I know the last time you were telling us about the upcoming construction that was going to be happening, and you're kind of in the middle of it right now.
We are in the middle of it. The entire first floor gallery at the front entrance is completely gutted down to cement floor and walls. They're ripping out the old HVAC system and reinstalling electrical and things. So it's kind of starting to come together, though to the average visitor they may not notice progress.
Like, what the heck's going on in here?
Yeah.
And this is for the People of the Waters exhibit.
Exactly.
It was a very long time that the old exhibit was there, and you're changing it up to a brand new exhibit that's going to be there permanently, or semi-permanently, I would say. The People of the Waters. Tell us about that.
Right. Yeah, so the old exhibit was pushing 20 years old, and we're hoping People of the Waters will be there just as long. It's going to explore the region's history from 10,000 years ago up to the 1850s. So it will cover the Ice Age, life of Native Americans in this area, and as well as the impact of the fur trade. A lot of fun hands-on activity, just an incredible timeline of artifacts that will be in a 40-foot long glass case, a walk-in longhouse to really experience firsthand how they lived. A lot of neat things.
It's going to be so cool. We've talked about it, I think, with Brad before, and what's really interesting and unique about this exhibit is it makes this somewhat small area feel huge because it has such a good flow, and it's interactive too. So you're kind of moving through it, and you can kind of follow along the time frame as it's going along.
Exactly, and instead of kind of filling everything with little labels to try to read, there's going to be a kiosk that you can push a button on what you want to learn more about, and that will allow us to tell even more of a story than in a little 3x5 card.
Oh, for sure.
And then there's going to be an interactive with the fur trade that you can do it while you're there, kind of put yourself in the place of a trader, whether you want to be a native trader or a European trader, but that technology can come home with you. So it will be available through our website, and you can continue your exploration either at home or at school.
Very cool.
This is going to be the only offering in this area in the entire eastern Wisconsin area. So we will be the primary destination for field trips.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah.
And for the people like me that are going to get a little competitive when I'm trying to trade things and I can't stay at the museum very long, I can go home and continue it. So
exactly.
Very cool. And something that I'm really excited about seeing is the dugout canoe. We had a Oshkosh Today segment on it already, and they're going to be completing that too, and that will be on display in the exhibit.
Yep, the dugout canoe is over at UWO right now, getting some finishing touches. That will be on display, but then we also got a birch bark canoe, which was another very popular means of transportation. And we just received that a week ago.
Oh, cool.
So that will be in the fur trade area.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of really cool things to see.
Yes.
When can we expect this exhibit to open?
This exhibit will open next fall, so 2017. You can imagine the thousands of artifacts, just the complexity of the pieces that have to be built. It's going to take a long time to put together, but it'll be so worth it when it opens.
Oh, it will be so worth it. So about a year from now we can expect it to open, but there's still plenty to see while that construction's going on.
Yes.
You're still running the Geniuses of Oshkosh exhibit, and we got a little bit more time to check it out. When does it end?
Yep, that ends October 16th.
Okay, and give us a brief overview of what that one is.
Yeah, so that explores a lot of early innovators from Oshkosh. We had, from musicians to inventors to artists. Of course, Helen Farnsworth Mears, an incredible artist from our area. But her entire family was incredibly artistic as well, all in a little bit different realm, but from writing to illustrating. And then we have Louis Hine, very instrumental photographer, who really implemented a lot of social reform through his photographs.
Wow.
So a lot of really neat
and all
people.
local people, which is so
all
cool.
local people, and one of my favorite is Ralph Buckstaff. Not only is he from the Buckstaff Company, a long living name here in town, but he was instrumental with the museum, starting the museum in the early 1900s. And he ran an astronomy right here.
So
He
cool.
had an observatory at his house on the north side of town. So
wonderful. Well, a lot of really cool people that you're highlighting in this
Yes.
exhibit. We can find more information about that on the website or the Facebook page. You're always posting updates there.
Yes.
But let's get to the seasonal stuff. We got a couple of minutes left,
Okay.
and I want to make sure we touch on that.
Yeah.
The Night Whispers tickets are now on sale, and we got to
They
hurry up
are.
and get some
You
before they
better
sell
hurry
out.
up. Yes, some of the tours are already sold out. Others only have a few seats left. So we're doing 13 nights. Kind of a scary number,
I know.
but
I kind of wish I didn't know that.
Yeah. But there's 2 tours every night at 6:30 and 7:30. Tickets are $15, $12 for museum members. But like I said, they are selling quickly.
Yes.
So
and it's a really cool opportunity, a little
Yeah.
tour through the museum. Here's some ghost stories from
yes,
Oshkosh.
yes, and
Yes.
even though the museum itself may not be haunted, but it is kind of creepy
It's
walking
just
through
eerie.
it when it's
Yeah.
dark and yeah.
Yes, well, I have my
Yes.
tickets already. I cannot wait
Good,
because I missed
good.
out last year. They sold out before I could get one. So that's really cool. And there's also a really unique lecture coming up talking
There
about
is.
some paranormal things.
Yes, so the last night of the Night Whispers, it runs the 1st through the 29th of October. And so on the 29th, that afternoon, we're having Tim Miley of Fox City's paranormal team. He is giving a paranormal lecture along with an accomplice of his from Michigan, John Cassidy. He's a psychic medium. So they are doing 2 lectures, one at 1 and at 3:30. And the link to purchase tickets is available through our website.
Okay, and one more time, the link for your website.
Yep, OshkoshMuseum.org.
Okay, perfect. And I think we're just about out of time, so we will be having you back in about a month or a couple weeks or so to talk about the Deck the Halls and then an upcoming exhibit that you'll be having too. So we're looking forward to that. It's a busy
Good.
time over at the museum right now.
Yeah, always something
It
going
is.
on. Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
wonderful to have you, Carla, and
Thank you.
we look forward to getting back out at the museum soon.
Okay.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.